My name is Christina Jones. I am 17 years old. Today is November 29th, 2015, and I'm speaking with my grandfather, Clyde L. Jones Sr., who is my grandfather. Can you tell me about where you grew up and what was your childhood like? And then go.
Okay, I grew up in Houston, Louisiana, on a plantation called the McKinney Farm. And my mother and father were sharecroppers. And I grew up there. I was born there, lived there until I was 13 years old. Then after I was 13.
What are your most vivid memories of school?
Recollections of my elementary school, where I attended at Pine Valley Elementary School. It consisted of grade from 1st to 7th grade. And I graduated from Pine Valley Elementary School in 1965. And I began to go to Herndon.
Can you tell me about your parents?
My parents?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my parents, they was born around the turn of the century. My mother was born in 1913. My dad was born in 1910. And they was known as sharecroppers.
What have you accomplished so far, and personally and professionally, that makes you proudest, and why?
Well, there's a number of things that I have accomplished to this point. A lot have gone on in my life over the years, but God has blessed me to raise my family and help them go through high school and some in college.
Listen, some days are weary. You can't see your way. Some nights are lonely. With no one to say.
I guess they are traditions, but I'm one that not really off into traditions, but I would call them truth. The Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. And so I have passed down some truths that I've experienced from the scriptures of the apostolic doctrine. I've embraced that. And I've also, through my teaching and through my ministry, been able to pass down some of those truths through my family, through the younger generation. And I guess you could call some of it tradition, but basically they really are true.
He can. God's on your side. Miss Leandria Johnson.
Our family legacy. Well, on one hand, I see our family legacy as being entrepreneurs, being able to create our own businesses.
Yes, you can.
Growing up, my mother, father was religious. They would go to church. They both was Baptist. One thing that stuck with me all through my life, back in the day when I was a kid growing up, they had the mourners bench. And whenever there was a revival and we were teen, that's where they would place everybody on the mourners bench, as they called it. And so, but I remember as a little boy, my mama always used to tell me, if you don't have anything, don't you come off that bench. You stay right there, because you don't play with God. And from that point, I realized as a kid that God was real. And when it's time to yoke up with God, I needed to be real.
Even hold on, He'll never leave you nor forsake you. We will be there.
I began to study the Bible and have home Bible studies and really to get a good look at the scriptures, what they were saying and what they were. And so I was able to find God for myself through repenting of my sin, receiving the gift of the Holy Ghost with the evidence of speaking of the tongue as the Spirit give the utterance, and being baptized in Jesus' name according to the apostle doctrine, Acts 2:38. And so from there, I was able to allow God to come into my life and fill me with His Spirit and work from there, from outreach ministry, teaching Sunday school, and now to pastoring. With our last conversation, what I would try to do is admonish you and encourage you to acknowledge the relationship and experiences that you have already had with God. Always put God first and keep Him ahead and seek your career and your destination as God would want you to do. But even though when you become successful, don't forget God.
Anybody can do all things through Christ. Look at your neighbor and say, I can hold.
The wisdom that I'm passing on to you and the rest of my grandchildren, I wish that you all would pass it on to your children, which would be my grandchildren, and they pass it on to their children, which would be my great-great-grandchildren. And the inheritance that we have received of God, I would like for you all to keep it going from generation to generation.
Yes, He is. Good old side.
That's the end. Thank you, Papa.
You most